yelling yesterday, so I was like, oh wait, I can't yell because I have a lesson today.
Yep, that's me. And that's one of my amazing students, Christine. In this video, we'll go behind the scenes and look at what a typical voice lesson with me looks like. It's raw, it's real, and it's full of those little aha moments that make teaching so special. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Renee Delascavage. I'm a vocal coach, music educator, and singer, and I've spent the last 20 plus years helping people unlock their authentic voice. So whether you're a beginner, just starting on your vocal journey, or you're looking to strengthen your technique, you're in the right place. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so just start by rolling your shoulders.
We always want to start with some body warm-ups as part of our 10-minute vocal warm-up routine. Why? Why do we need to do this? Because our instrument, your instrument, is your body, your entire body. So we want to release tension and get everything aligned before we sing. If you haven't seen the 10-minute vocal warm-up video I made, I'll put the link below for you. In that video, I explained each warm-up step in more detail, and trust me, building this into your routine will totally change how you sing. It will help you sing with more freedom, more consistency, and way less strain. Okay, just get the tension out. Right? Now, look down at the ground. We're just gonna roll the head. Now, I want you to take your hands, massage your jaw. Because these muscles are around your neck muscles. Mm-hmm. They are there to support your head. Okay. Not to support your voice. All right, good. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of breathing. Did we talk about breathing last time?
No.
Okay. So, have you heard of diaphragmatic breathing? Next up, diaphragmatic breathing. This is one of the most foundational skills for singers, and we practice it in every session. We're training the body to take deep, low breaths using the diaphragm instead of shallow breaths up in the chest or shoulders. This kind of breathing gives you way more control, power, and ease when you're singing. It might feel a little awkward at first, especially if you're not used to thinking about your breath, but I promise, this will make a huge difference in how your voice feels and performs. Let's get into it. All right. So find the bottom of your sternum and your belly button, okay? Now go ahead and place your hands in between those two spots. Very good. All right, and then what you're gonna do is when you breathe, push out where your hands are. Go ahead and breathe in. Let's do this breathing, but we're gonna just do it with a little bit of singing. Ma, 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 ma. Good. Watch those fingers come apart. Go ahead and breathe. Ma, 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 ma. Good. Push out. Ma, 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 ma. Okay, I just had to pause here and highlight this moment because Christine is sounding so good right here. She's right on pitch. Her breath support is exactly where it needs to be, and the tone is just beautiful. All she really needs to do now is trust it. Hold it out just a bit longer and really enjoy the sound she's creating. Sometimes we get so focused on technique that we forget singing is supposed to feel good too. And in this moment, Christine is right there. That's the sound we're looking for. It sounds good. You've got the pitch, you've got the breath. So just hold it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Yeah. We're going to do that again. Okay, we're just going to stick with that same exercise. But this time I'm going to give you an additional thing. I want you to really think about the feeling of a yawn as you're holding the note. Okay, so just go ahead and yawn. So Christine came to me as a brand new singer, and I love working with her because she's so teachable. And one of the things that I notice with new singers is that we're not used to creating that extra space that we need in our mouth and even into the back of our mouth. So the one way that we do that on a regular basis is by yawning. If you don't believe me, give it a try. Go ahead and just yawn. And you'll notice that there is this space that you're creating really in the back of your mouth, where your mouth and your throat meet. You might want to call this the pharynx. So we're creating this space, and that kind of space is going to help Christine not only sing higher with more ease, but also give her sound this roundness, this fullness that we want to have. So let's go ahead and take a look at how Christine and I work through this.
Okay. What do you feel back here? It's like extending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when you're singing that ma, okay, especially the top note, that's the feeling I want you to have, okay? And you can start that as you breathe. Ma, 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 right? Okay, we've got that nice openness back there. Let's go. Ma, ma, ma. Beautiful, nice and open. Nice and open. But it's there. Now, in this moment, Christine and I are taking a little pause, and that's really important. She made a few small mistakes here. Maybe the pitch drifted a little, or the phrase got a bit tense toward the end, and that's totally normal. You know, sometimes I've noticed that my students, they hold back during their lesson. No, this is the time to let it all out. I need to hear what that true voice is so that we can really be able to tweak that sound. Holding back is not going to help you or help me be able to diagnose and help you along your journey. This is where progress really happens. Not in perfection, but in awareness. One of the reasons it's really important for a student like Christine to have that awareness is because I'm not always going to be with her when she's singing. She's going to be singing at home. She's going to be singing in front of friends. She's going to start doing performances. And when she's in those moments, she needs to be aware and have that understanding of her own voice and how to change what she's hearing. We're also making space to celebrate what she did do well, like her tone, her breath connection, and her musical instinct. Christine, even though she's a brand new singer, really has a lot of awesome things going for her. Taking breaks like this helps students stay encouraged while also learning how to listen critically and make the adjustments without feeling overwhelmed. So if you're practicing on your own, give yourself permission to stop, reflect, and reset. That's all part of the process. One of the things I really love about Christine is she is a brand new singer. And I suspect after what I'm already seeing with her and her teachable spirit that she's going to be singing in front of people in no time. And if that's you, if you are ready to step onto stage, but you're still a little hesitant, you're still a little just lacking that confidence in your own abilities, I have a confidence checklist that's perfect for you. It's a quick little 5-minute rundown of some really easy practical steps of what you can do before you step on stage that is guaranteed to boost your confidence so you have a successful gig or successful performance. Go ahead and click the link below to grab that confidence checklist. And one of the other things you can do is like put a hand here, put a hand here. Make sure that you're not feeling this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like really different for me.
Really? That looked great.
Okay.
Did you see that?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. Here we're doing an exercise to help Christine connect more efficiently to her diaphragmatic breathing. Before this, she didn't really know that we could actually use the diaphragm to breathe, not just the lungs. So this exercise is all about building that awareness of creating that space and decreasing that pressure around the lungs. Now here, Christina's doing a really great job with her diaphragmatic breathing, but every once in a while, I'm noticing that her chest is expanding. Her shoulders are coming up a little bit. So to give her more awareness there, I want her to place her hand on her chest so she can have that little reminder to keep her chest and shoulders still and really focus on expansion lower in her abdomen. Now she's gonna keep one hand on her tummy or her belly so we can actually feel the diaphragm working when we breathe low and full. The goal is to minimize movement in the chest and allow the breath to drop lower, which gives us much better support when singing. Those muscles that we have in our abdomen, our intercostal muscles that are on our rib cage, these muscles can take on so much more pressure than those little muscles that are around our vocal folds. So we really want to create that connection and engage that lower part of our body. And that's a wrap on today's session with Christine. We covered a lot, from foundational breath work to vocal exercises that helped her unlock more freedom and control in her sound. One of my favorite parts about teaching is watching moments like these, where things start to click and the voice begins to open up in a really natural way. If you found this helpful, feel free to check out some of my other videos, especially the 10-minute warm-up if you're just starting out. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions or just want to say hi. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.